What's up, everybody? ShonnyDman here, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great Tuesday. Normally, I upload these episodes on Wednesday, but this week you're getting two episodes of Nerd Talk this week. You're getting this one today on Tuesday, and then you're getting one on Friday. So I'm sure you guys are really excited about that. And for our today's guest, thank you for coming on.
Thanks
Just
for
tell
having me.
us, no problem. Yeah, just tell us who you are and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Olivia. I'm sassgardianscosplay on Instagram and sassgardians on Twitch. Have a TikTok. I'm a cosplayer. So
And so we've actually had two of your friends on.
yep.
We had Jamie and Bree.
Yeah.
So very, very, very fun. I enjoyed both. Me and Jamie talk almost all the time,
Oh, she's
and
great.
she and so we're working on to get right now. We're working on planning out us doing a video covering season 1 of The Last of Us. So he's
Oh
very into
yeah.
that show.
I saw that.
And so I'm very excited to do that with her. And I enjoyed Bree. I loved having her on. She's very sweet, and I very much enjoyed talking with her about her cosplays.
Yeah.
So for you, how long have you been into cosplaying?
So I technically started officially in 2014.
Okay.
So a good, was it 8 years? Almost 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, my first one, which was in 2013, was terrible, and that's never seen the light of day. So,
What was that one?
it was like my first Comic-Con ever.
Oh.
So I was like, oh no, I have to think of something last minute. And what I was gonna wear, I wore to school.
Oh.
So it was like a really, really bad supernatural-esque thing.
Mm,
Terrible.
goodness. So 2014 is when you kind of got into it. What got you started with it? What made you like decide that you wanted to do cosplaying?
So I've always liked Halloween and costumes and dressing up. And like when I went to my first Comic-Con and I saw everybody actually like really dressed up and stuff, I was like, oh, this is a thing people do and that's fun and maybe I'll try it. And I had some friends that I went to my second one with that we all kind of like coordinated a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Was it like were you nervous the first time?
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I had already experienced a really bad one, so I was like, it
Oh.
can't be worse.
And so how many 2014. So how many cons have you been to since then up until now?
So I've gone to New York Comic Con every year since then, except for obviously in 2020 when they didn't have it. Um, I'm trying to go to other cons, like starting to at least with my friends now, but so far I've only been to Comic Con.
Okay. And that's each of the years that you've
Yeah,
been. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So how did you meet Bree and Jamie?
So Jamie, I've actually never met in person yet. We just
Oh.
talked a lot online,
Oh,
but
okay.
she's kind of become part of our friend group anyway.
Hmm.
Brie I met through some other people who I met. Well, one of our friends I met in 2021. We took one picture together and then that kind of just spiraled into like
Oh,
a
okay.
whole group of friendship of so now that's my little friend group. So
Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice. I've always wanted to go to New York Comic Con, um, but I never really was into the whole cosplaying thing growing up, or like, hey, you guys you look weird, but you do what you want. And so I don't care. But I am very excited to like do more and
Mhm.
go to these cons.
Yeah.
Because in Atlanta, I'm going to Dragon Con in Atlanta this year. And then I don't know, I may look around at other ones, maybe travel out for more to see what's else out there.
Mhm.
Um, because I've enjoyed hearing how everybody does their cosplays, what got them into it, and things
Yeah.
like that. It is pretty cool, and I mean, do what you love.
Yeah.
Um, so with your cosplays, what's the first one? Okay, so what's your what's your favorite cosplay that you've done so far?
Well, I've only like made one myself completely from
Okay,
scratch, which was
okay.
my Wanda last year. So I did Multiverse of Madness Wanda, which I actually found a tutorial made by another cosplayer,
Hmm.
Carmen Valentina, who like I love. And she did like a WandaVision Wanda one before, and I was like, I wonder if she's gonna do Multiverse of Madness because I want to do that one. I don't know what I'm doing, so luckily she did put that out there, and it took a lot of work and a lot of time, but like I was so happy with it, it didn't matter.
So yeah, I noticed that you have that one, but then you also have one with I guess one of your friends as Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty. That's pretty cool. Um, and then was it? I think it was you. Didn't you have a Yelena?
yeah, yeah. Brie and I did Kate and
Yeah.
Yelena. Yeah.
Was that so? Was that same year that y'all met?
So we officially met in person this past Comic Con, yeah.
Oh,
And I found out she was doing Kate, and I was like, this is my excuse to be Yelena. And I like ordered a
okay.
costume like right away, like a month before, and it came in time, and I was like,
Oh, so how many overall cosplays do you have?
I don't even know. I just keep like getting more, and I'm like, I'll wear
Okay.
this eventually.
just just a good bit of them. I would take it.
Yeah.
Um, what's some cosplays that you're working on now or potentially wanting to do in the future?
So I've already like started buying materials for like my next one, which is going to be Lady Sif from Thor. So I'm doing
Oh,
her um Dark Worlds like armor that she like had in Agents of Shield also.
okay.
And
Oh,
then
okay.
yeah. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna do like my first Star Wars one this year, which I'm also probably gonna make. And it's gonna be like a crossover of Night Sister and Wanda. So it'll be
that's interesting.
interesting.
So you probably just done Marvel based cosplays, or have you done like outside of Marvel as well?
No, I've done other ones before. Like my first like actual one was Doctor Who. It was
Really?
the Ninth Doctor. And I didn't think anybody would know who I was because I was like, oh, I'm a girl, so I'm gonna wear like a wig and everything and stuff because I didn't look anything like Chris. So I was like, you know what, we'll just do it my own way. And actually people did recognize it, so I was happy about that.
A lot of
Um
people recognize it.
yeah. But
Oh,
I think that
okay.
was also like a year that Doctor Who was actually a very popular at Comic Con, so it kind of worked out in my
Oh
favor. Like I have like a picture with like a Dalek and everything. So it's great.
yeah. That's it. That is interesting. So, what's a funny story that you have about going to like one of the years that you went to Comic Con? What's like a crazy thing that's happened?
Honestly, nothing really crazy happens. I
Oh,
try
okay.
and avoid that.
Oh,
But
okay.
I mean, this past year, it was my first year doing like a full group cosplay. So I learned what it's like when you're in a group and then someone takes a picture of you and then a whole bunch of other people show up. And then you're like, I have other things I have to do. So we like planned to take pictures at a certain time and then we were like bombarded by people taking pictures of us. And it was very surreal, first of all, because like that's never happened to me before.
Oh, very,
That
very
was
popular then, I guess.
yeah, that was our little like the boys group.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I think
so
I saw
Bree's
that.
actually joining that also, and
Oh,
so
okay.
is my boyfriend. So that's gonna be
Oh, is
great.
it? Does he cosplay a lot also?
Yeah, he is Darth Revenant cosplay on Instagram.
Darth Revan cosplay. I think I messaged him actually.
I think so too.
I'm pretty. I think so. I think I maybe it was like a couple of weeks ago, probably like two
Mm.
weeks ago. So I think I'm pretty sure I did. I messaged him for him to come on and do an episode. Yeah, I think I did. So that is interesting. Wasn't expecting that to pop up like that. So I look forward to having him on then. So did y'all meet while cosplaying, or is this something that y'all just do together?
We've actually never done anything together yet, so that'll be interesting. So the first one is Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, that should be
Yeah,
fun. Well,
yeah.
what's the plan with that?
So his like dream cosplay was Aragorn. So
I,
I was like, you know what? I'll just get Arwen. So I did. So I have that now. So that's also this year.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't go wrong with that. That's actually
No.
a pretty good cosplay.
Yeah.
How long has he been cosplaying?
Couple of years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. He does a lot of Star Wars, so
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. That's very
yeah.
true. So if I'm looking at his page, yes,
Yeah.
I can probably see that he does a lot of. So that is interesting. That's so if you could so speaking of other Comic Cons, if you could go to a different one, which one would you go to?
I've always wanted to go to San Diego, but that's so hard to get tickets for, and it's expensive. So that's
Okay.
definitely like an in the future type thing. But I mean, we're all trying to go to probably Fan Expo, Philadelphia, and Contropolis in New Jersey. So those are probably future
Okay.
conventions this year.
Okay. How many do you try to go to each year?
I mean, I've only gone to Comic Con, like New York Comic Con.
Okay, that's
So
right.
I've
So
had a one con limit.
which is probably going to change soon. So
Yeah, yeah, might as
mm,
well. It's fun.
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is interesting. That should be fun. Like I said, I've always wanted to go to New York Comic Con,
Hmm.
San Diego Comic Con. I guess I would like to go to that one again.
Just
Like you
like
said,
once.
it
It's
is
a
like
one-time thing,
expensive.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just so you
I
can say
think
you went.
I think for me, I think those are probably just like one and done events for me. And
Yeah.
so I don't think I would like. I don't think I had the money to go again. So let's just do this one time and just make it the best.
Yeah.
Um, because I
Definitely.
know a couple of years ago, we had a con near where I live.
Mhm.
I never been. I never been to one, but a friend of mine wanted me to go. I think because somebody we went to high school with, they had a they were selling like graphic designs and stuff like that. And so we went to go check it out, and it was pretty cool. They had like a costume contest and a few other things too. And I was just like, this is interesting. This is definitely something I don't see every day of my life.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody was having fun, so that is good. Um, so you said so you did so Elena, Wanda. Let's see
I've
who
done Sylvie.
Sylvie. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm doing another one of Sylvie this year. I'm starting off really fast with the season two.
Oh yeah, season two is coming up here
Yeah.
shortly. Um, is that it? So is that your favorite one of your favorite characters out of the Marvel, or is there like or is
Yeah.
there too many
Yeah.
that you can't really?
I mean, I gravitate toward like a few. One of them is Wanda, if you can't tell.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah, she's the best.
But like Sif was always like my dream cosplay. But like that was for a while because I didn't think I could actually even make a costume, let alone do something like that. So now I've kind of gotten the confidence enough to try at least.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta have confidence. I mean that's but I think it's pretty cool that like you may be nervous about it, but then like when people love your cosplay, they're just like
Yeah,
very
it's great.
yeah, and so that definitely eliminates a lot of that pressure and just making
Yeah.
it more at ease about it. And listen, I'll be nervous if it was me. I would definitely be nervous because I'll just be like, I don't know. I look weird and all that stuff. But then, like I said, somebody be like, hey, you look great. I'm like, okay, all right.
Even if one
Now,
person says you look great, you're like, I'm gonna carry this with me for the rest of the day.
exactly. Like, I may be thinking high of myself. I'm gonna be. That's okay. That's how I'm gonna be rolling with it all day. So, how many days are Comic Con or New York Comic
ESPN.
Con? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had that on. I was keeping track with like some baseball stuff. So, so I forgot to just turn that off. So it's nothing new. I often, whenever whether I'm recording video games or reviews or whatever, I often forget to turn that off, and so a lot of times you're hearing Snapchat or Facebook or something like that go off in the background, and so I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. Now I have to start over, or not, or I'll just roll with them. Like
Just keep
they'll be
going.
exactly. They'll be fine. They can work. They can listen to it. Not a big deal. So what? So Marvel movies. What has been your favorite? You know, are you going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah, I want to do that. I keep telling my friends we should see it, and then we all say, yeah, and then we don't get the tickets for it. So, I mean, I'm excited to see it, but also at the same time, I think they've been like pushing out so much content recently that like I need a little bit of a break.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I
But
mean that is fair. That is pretty fair.
yeah, because like over like the past what 2 years, they've been pushing everything out that they possibly could because of the whole 2020 thing where they
Yeah,
didn't put anything out at all.
yeah. Me and some friends, we just went and saw it last night, and it was a good way of kicking off Phase 5. It was a pretty good
Mm,
movie, so I would recommend going to see it.
no,
Um,
definitely.
I it's a lot. I, I yeah, Marvel fatigue. I've seen people talk about it. I don't really have that. Um, I've always grown up a Marvel fan, so
Mm.
no matter what, I'm gonna watch their stuff,
Oh yeah,
and
no, definitely.
and so it's not gonna make that much of a difference to me. But yeah, I think I think there was a gap. I don't think they had anything because they had Wakanda Forever,
Yeah.
and I think that was the last Marvel thing up until
Yeah, so it's a little bit of like a
yeah.
few
So it was
months in between.
a few months of a break, and but that was something too that we're just going through all this Marvel stuff, and then everybody's talking about Marvel fatigue. But then 2020 happened, and we kind of get that year break
Mm.
where nothing Marvel was going on, and then WandaVision comes out, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it felt like very refreshed because we had that year off from Marvel content.
Yeah.
And so, but what about you? What's your favorite Marvel set of movies that you've seen
Just like in general
in
or
general?
um I mean, I really like the Captain America movies. My first one that I ever saw was First Avenger, so that's always
Okay.
gonna have a place with me. Um and I feel like I like a lot of the movies that everybody kind of criticizes. Like I really liked The Dark Worlds, I liked Age of Ultron, like I liked all those movies.
Wait, you like Thor: The Dark World?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, that's I don't know about that one.
Um
I don't know about that one. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not. It's
I
just
liked it. I don't know.
okay.
I'll watch it again.
If it's on TV, you'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Um, oh no, I like Age of Ultron. I don't know why people give it a lot of hate.
Mm, I don't know.
It's just I don't know. Let's see, and then what else is what was there?
The
I'm
Black
trying to remember
Panther
what other
movies
movie
have
that
been
people
really
were hating.
good. I don't know. Probably Captain Marvel, I think people really like not
People
liking.
Captain Marvel. It's just people don't like Brie Larson all that much.
Yeah, I don't know why. But
It,
that's on them. I don't really care.
yeah, it's just I don't know Brie Larson. She's fine. I mean, I don't care as
Yeah.
much. Um, I think.
Everybody has something to say.
Oh,
It is what
really?
it is.
Oh, yeah. um, and then Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay, I hated that movie. I
Okay.
hated that movie so much. That was the worst movie I've ever seen
Yeah.
by Marvel.
Oh, it's, yeah. It was
It's painful.
yeah. It was just I just did not care for it. It was just
No. Especially when it was like following Multiverse of Madness, which was really good. And
yeah.
then it was right before Wakanda Forever, which was also amazing.
Right. Because I mean, you go from because you kind of like revitalize Thor with the two Avenger movies, the
Hmm.
Endgame and Infinity War, and Thor Ragnarok, and
Yeah.
then you get into Love and Thunder, and you're just kind of like, I don't like this. It's
Yeah.
just and it's been speaking of Multiverse of Madness, I liked it, I've seen people not like it because the comments I've seen most is that people talk about how it's not a Marvel movie. It doesn't feel like a Marvel movie, and I'm just
Mm.
like, well, it was
It doesn't
directed by
always
Sam.
have to feel like a Marvel
Yeah,
movie.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
directed
it's
by
a
Sam
Sam
Raimi.
Raimi movie.
Exactly. I was like, it's Sam Raimi. Of course, it's not going to be. It was still good. I still like the concept. I thought it was pretty good.
No, I really
Um,
liked it. Like, it's a really good movie to me.
and so, and then other than that, I don't think there's that many Marvel movies that people dislike. Um,
No, I don't think so.
now the shows, on the other hand,
It
you
can
could
go either
probably,
way.
yeah, you get, yeah. WandaVision, top tier.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier,
I liked it. It didn't really feel like it fit with all the other
yeah.
like stakes of the other shows, I guess. I don't
Which
know.
I think originally before 2020 happened, I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to come out first,
Mm.
but WandaVision ended up coming out first. So that may have been why. But yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier that
I
was
enjoyed
fine.
it.
It was,
It had its moments where it was
yeah.
really good. So
Uh, Loki, loved it.
yes. Very excited for the second season.
And then I apologize if you hear my dog barking.
That's okay.
I don't know what's been going on with her this morning. She's been very hyperactive. Um, Moon Knight. I enjoyed Moon Knight.
See, I'm behind on those shows.
Oh, really?
I watched up to like What If, and then I watched
Oh,
Hawkeye, and then I haven't seen like the other ones yet. So I
oh,
have to
so
catch up.
you're missing Moon Knight. You're
Yeah, and
missing.
I've been berated for not having seen Moon Knight yet.
Yeah, I mean, come on. For I know nothing about Moon Knight, and I
Mm.
guess that's the difference between me and like fans who maybe read comics or know lore about some of these characters and stuff like that. I'm watching this from a perspective of I've never seen it and I never know anything about him,
Mm.
and I enjoyed Moon Knight for what it was. I love Oscar
Mm.
Isaacs. I think he's
Yeah,
a really good actor.
yeah.
Um, Miss Marvel was really good. I enjoyed that. She Hulk was She Hulk. I think it was that in my opinion it was definitely middle tier. It had some good stuff, but I think it failed in some areas as well. But I thought it was still a pretty good show to watch. I know that I had like this whole drama thing around it. It was just a mess. But overall, from a show perspective, it was pretty. It was right there in the middle of the pack with some of the
Mm.
Marvel movies and shows. And then, actually, I think that's it. I think that's all the Marvel shows.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought there was more.
I think
But
they're coming out with more. That's
yeah,
why.
yes, that's true.
So
Um,
it's kind of hard to be like,
yeah.
where did it stop?
Uh, Wakanda Forever. Speaking of which, I watched it. It was good, but I don't know if it was as good as it could have been.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I cried.
Oh, did you? I did not cry.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to cry, and that movie did not do it. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will probably make me cry.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm excited for that.
um, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Wakanda Forever. Um, the Eternals was
I
good.
like that movie. I don't know. That's another one. That's one of the movies that people will criticize a
Yeah,
lot, I feel like.
I think the issue is
They
there's
kind of
too
just threw them in there and it
yeah
didn't really feel like it meant anything
yeah
almost.
there was too many characters. So it's just
I think
uh
probably would have served better as a show if they could have done
oh
it that
yeah
way instead.
yeah that probably would have worked. And then I love Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
That was good.
That's really good.
I I think honestly I think we could have done without a Black Widow movie.
Yeah,
Um
it's just because they released it after she already died.
yeah
And it
yes
didn't make any sense in
yep
the placement timeline.
I had that exact conversation with my friends last night as we were like talking about the future Marvel movies and stuff like that. It was like it just didn't make sense. I understand that they did it, you know,
Yeah.
for Scarlett Johansson,
Hmm.
but again, it's a movie that should have came out
Forever
before.
ago.
Because now we see her die, and now we watch this movie, and we're kind of like, well, I mean, we already know what's going to happen to her. So
Yeah.
I mean, but we get introduction into Yelena, so which is cool. But yeah, Marvel. It's just Marvel. It's just so much, so much.
Yeah.
Other than Marvel movies, what other movies do you like?
I really like John Wick a
I've never
lot.
watched John Wick.
You gotta see that. The new one's coming out this year.
Never watched any of them.
See, like I have opinions on them because I really like the first and second one, but the third
Mhm.
one I was like about just because it felt like weird plot wise and like it really wasn't as significant as the first two were. But the fourth one seems really good, so I'm not really that concerned. Like it's fine. Yeah, my dad and I like love those movies so much.
uh,
So
are you into horror movies?
yeah, I mean it depends. Like I've seen some of them and will watch them multiple times, and then other ones I'm like, it's okay.
Okay,
Like I think the most recent one I saw was Megan.
that's a good movie. Oh
It's
yeah,
a really good
we
movie.
talked about it a
Oh
little
yeah, we
bit.
did.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
It really is a good movie. I actually enjoyed it.
I think they're releasing like an unrated version of
Oh,
it. Yeah, which
I,
I think has more gore in it, and
oh,
I'm curious to know how that's gonna go.
and they've already stated that there's a sequel going to be made anyway, and so it's like okay,
I mean, they set it up for a second one, so
yeah, they
they
did.
might as well.
Yeah, just don't milk it like
Yeah, they
Fast
could
and the
do like
Furious.
two, maybe three at most.
Yeah.
We don't need more. But I
Um,
mean, I guess you could do a lot with robots taking over.
yeah, you could. You definitely could. And let's see, next month there are some movies that are coming out that I want to see. I think Scream 6 comes out next month. Dungeons and Dragons comes out next month, I think, as
I saw the
well.
trailer for that. That actually looks really good.
I'm very excited for that. I love Dungeons and Dragons. And I think there's a third one the third movie that's coming out I can't think of. But there's a lot of good movies that are coming out that I'm very excited to see. Um, have you watched Wednesday on Netflix?
No, not yet. I don't have Netflix, so my best friend was like, "You can use my account," and then like Netflix decided it was going to turn around and try and pull that no one can share
Oh
passwords
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But it seems like they haven't really done that yet.
Yeah.
So
I think they
I'll have
changed their
to
minds after they saw
after
people.
everybody bullied them.
Exactly. Well, it's just ridiculous that you want to do that, and so it just seems like really stupid. Like, why were you? Well, because like these other streaming services are technically are maybe better than Netflix. Now, Netflix has good shows, but the issue with Netflix is some of their
Take
best
them off a
shows.
lot.
Yeah, they'll cancel some of their best shows,
Hmm.
and it's just, yeah. But yeah, they changed their mind on that after they got bullied, and it was like, all right,
Yeah.
which it was just stupid that you even came up with that idea because clearly everybody saw that you were like doing that for money.
Yeah.
So it's a hot mess. uh, I probably have too many streaming. Well, there's a lot of streaming services. Let's see. I have HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Netflix, and Disney Plus. Oh, I have 5. Oh man.
I like share with other people. Like I will share like HBO Max and stuff with my parents and like Prime, and then I'll have Disney Plus myself and Hulu and all that other stuff. So I don't have to pay for all of them, which is I like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like they have to use my Disney Plus account in exchange, so it's fine.
Yeah. Usually I'll have them, but then like I'll turn them off after if there's like a show that I want to watch, I'll turn it on and then once it's done, I'll turn it off because I just don't have other reason to keep it on all year round. Anyway, but like right now, the times where I'm like close to be like, all right, I'm done with this show. I'm gonna turn it off. Another favorite show of mine comes out, and so now I'm just like, well, I can't get rid of
it
this
now
because Disney Plus did that. They got rid of so Miss Marvel ended, and I was getting ready to cancel the subscription, and then She-Hulk comes out. And I was like, well, now I can't cancel She-Hulk because of that.
No, they planned that. They knew that there are people that are going to do that, so then they have to just get you.
Yeah, it's just like they timed it so perfectly where I can't just get off of it. So, but yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Oh man. But I look forward to seeing more of your cosplays, though. I think I don't remember how I found you. I don't know if it was.
I think I might have followed you and you followed me back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think
I followed you like right after I found out. I think Jamie was going to be on there, and then I was like, "Oh, hey."
Oh yeah. You're probably right. That's probably exactly what happened. And so I was just like, "Who's this random person?" And I was like, "Okay, I guess." And then I was like, "Oh, she's friends with Jamie." Then let me just go ahead and invite her on and have her on for an episode. Then, like, I really should apologize because it's taken so long to get around. There was a lot of. I didn't realize I had so many people lined up for episodes because you're like episode 22 or 23, and then I still have maybe like 10 more people to get around to, and I was just like, oh, this is a lot of people. So, and so I was just like, that's okay. I'm okay. I can do this. And so
it's fun. It's no pressure.
Yeah, turns out just fine. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it for this episode. I think this was pretty good. I enjoyed the conversation with you.
Yeah, it's great.
So
appreciate the invite.
I'm sure you were probably like really nervous about it at first too.
Oh yeah, no, I texted Bree and I was like, I'm nervous now.
Because that's what she told me too. This was maybe like a few days before her episode. She was just like, I'm very nervous about this. It's like, don't be. It's fine. Just a chill conversation. I'm not gonna like pepper you with 50 questions and what are your political views on all that stuff. It's just I'm not doing that.
Quiz me on everything I know.
Yeah, and so Jamie was fun though. I forgot what we talked. Oh man, I forgot what we talked about mainly. It was something, but yeah, it's been pretty fun. Like, and so we talk. Like I said, we talk a lot, and just I told her because she loves The Last of Us, and so I know nothing about The Last of Us.
I don't either. I have the game. I didn't get through it yet. I'm like, I want to play it.
Yeah,
I watched the show, but
I don't know. So I messaged her, and I was just like, you know what? Because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a review of this show or not. And I told her, like, you know what? I'm going to do a review of season 1. And she messaged me back. She said, oh, okay, I'm going to subtly invite myself on to do that with you. And I was just like, wow, you're being very forceful. I guess I can't say no to that. So we're looking forward to doing that one. So very fun. I really enjoyed doing this and just meeting all the new people and everything. And so this has been pretty fun to do. And so yeah. But yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap things up here. One last time, tell us how everybody can follow you and support you.
Instagram, sassgardianscosplay, Twitch, sassgardians. I have TikTok. It's Goddess of Geeks. I might change that. I don't really know. That's really like the main things that I use. So
don't you stream on Twitch?
Yeah, I said that. I'm sassgardians on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When's your next stream? I'm
so inconsistent. It'll be soon. I do gaming, I do art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I got you. And all right, guys, that is it for this episode. As per usual, be sure to give her a follow She does great work with her cosplays. It's been very fun talking to her. And be sure to check out the channel as well. You know, we're going through Grand Theft Auto Vice City and we're going through Halo Reach. So a lot of stuff going on right now on the channel. Be sure you're a part of it. And other than that, I will see you guys on Friday for the next episode of Nerd Talk. And other than that, we'll catch you guys later. See ya.